All right. Sorry for the delay. Had to redo the podcast, had to redo the Daily Decrypt by xt.com. So yeah, just having some water, some lemon mint. Actually, lemon, never mind. But anyway, sorry for the distraction. Just gotta let you know, hey, it's Friday. It's November 4th. So a good colleague of mine, Adil, has shared some news links for me to cover, and I really appreciate him for taking the time. Definitely saves me a lot of time, a lot of trouble. So definitely would love to have him on the Daily Decrypt, so we can definitely have some more interactions. And I'm not the only one who's talking, so I'm proud of myself. So I'm definitely looking forward to have more people join in, and hey, let's experiment some ideas. So speaking about experiment. I don't know if it relates to crypto, but I'd like to thank Otto for sharing this. This is from NBC. It's been a while I covered this. So basically, this article talks about how Singapore wants to be a hub for blockchain and finance, and not just speculative crypto trading. Pretty much, as you know. Singapore has been in the spotlight. If you remember the previous episodes on the Daily Decrypt when I had with Riza, Singapore had their Singapore token 2049, which there's also going to be another token 2049 in London. So this is really interesting. So basically, Singapore wants to be a hub for digital assets. I think for the longest time, I'm sure some of the old folks might remember 10x, which I think it was the first crypto card in the world, I would say. I mean, they were quite big. So, anyways, that being said. Singapore has also definitely been working on some pilot programs in terms of enabling merchants to accept digital payments. So trying to create some commerce, but also Singapore has always been ambitious in terms of being this global crypto hub. As you know, they also have been cracking down on the industry too, because various retail investors have lost their money, their life savings. So definitely, as you know, trading crypto is highly risky. It's highly volatile, and there's a lot of speculative nature. So definitely, you are aware that crypto advertising has been banned in various public areas and also on social media. So you can't help. Can't help, especially with the $60 billion collapse of Terra Luna. So. If you want to learn more about it, definitely it's a good read to know what the regulators are working on and what programs they're planning to launch, especially with cross-border exchange and settlement of foreign currency transactions, and also wholesale CBDCs. So this is quite an interesting endeavor for Singapore. The next article is from CNBC. This is all about the U.S., the Federal Reserve, which is the third central bank of the United States. I know most people don't know about it, but now you know. So keep that in mind that they have raised the interest rate by 0.75% again. The Federal Reserve has, their hope is to curb spending, investments, and borrowing in order to cool off the price increases. As you know, all across the United States, and also I would say Western Europe too. But maybe let me also add in the global market. We are seeing price increases all across the board. So a lot of it has to do with the lockdowns, the higher food and energy prices, a lot of price increase pressures. So Jerome Powell, also known as J Powell to the Reddit users, has talked about the rise of inflation. So this is definitely something to think about and keep a watch out. So also unemployment has been increasing in the United States as well. So let's see how the situation moves forward. So, oh, sorry, I have to share this tab. Sorry, here's the what do you say? Here's the article from NBC News. The next one is oops. Let me share some positive news. Another positive news is Web Summit in Lisbon, Portugal. So here's an article from our friends from Cointelegraph, the future of money. So actually today is the last day. So they have been. It's one of the world's leading tech conferences covering how crypto and blockchain is going to revolutionize the internet, information, and money. They had over 71,000 attendees. Wow, I mean, definitely the Web3 Summit has brought in some amazing people in this space. So definitely got to check out. And here in this article, Cointelegraph, goes through some of the highlights and some of the interesting people from Vax and Juventus, Socios, Sandbox. I mean, you name it. So, we got some interesting people, who are really excited about how blockchain-based solutions and, how DeFi, Metaverse have been some of the very popular topics at Web3 Summit in Lisbon. And if you know Lisbon, particularly Portugal, has been in the spotlight for crypto, but also for good and also the bad with regards to the tax regime on cryptocurrency, capital gains, and other aspects of crypto profits and earnings, etc. So this is going to be quite interesting to see how crypto can be affected. But as you know, the cryptocurrency and blockchain is quite the resilient industry to be in. People are built stronger and differently. So here you go. And the last one I would like to share. This is from our friends from Bloomberg. This is a great article from Adil. Really appreciate it. Not article, actually, it's a 2-minute video. So let me just share this with you guys. Let me see if you can see this. Yes, you can. So let's have a look. Bam.
Frankly, our Congress is an hour late and $1 short, and we need to catch up with where these cryptocurrencies are going.
Congress has been calling for greater regulation
of crypto for
years, but it's been a lot of talk, and to this point, not a lot of walk.
We have the intention, we're just not quite getting it over the line.
The crypto industry has been asking Congress to help create the rules of the road, but optimism on progress has faded as the midterms draw closer.
There was some hope from many in industry that this was actually going to happen this year, that a bunch of bills that had been proposed were promising, that we could actually see some movement here on Capitol Hill. But just like pretty much everything in Washington, heading towards the end of 2022, it all seems kind of stuck right now.
The bills that have gained the most traction include legislation to regulate stablecoins and to give the CFTC more power to oversee digital assets. But success on those initiatives will have to wait until after the midterms.
I think both Kirsten and I believe that the bill in one piece as a total bill is more likely to be deferred until next year. It's a big topic. It's comprehensive, and it's still new to many U.S. senators. It's a lot for them to digest with the few remaining weeks we have in this calendar year.
Big names in crypto like Sam Bankman-Fried, the billionaire founder of FTX, are also trying to make change with their dollars, emerging as influential political donors. While he says he's motivated primarily by pandemic prevention and wants to support candidates who will prioritize that, he also has been pushing the regulatory agenda.
I have a duty as a member of the industry to try and get us regulated, to try and move the industry in a more responsible direction. And I think that requires engagement. I think it'd be irresponsible of me not to engage, with Capitol Hill, with regulators. And the things that I've been arguing for are more regulation for the industry. I think that's what's right for the country.
Bankman-Fried is the fourth largest individual donor this midterm cycle and has made about $40 million in political contributions this year. He has said he could give even more in the 2024 race.
I think that you're going to see more people pushing into politics because now the interaction with DC is going to be one of the main drivers of whether enterprises are able to grow and operate successfully.
All right, so hey, there you have it. All right, so yeah, I do have a lot of opinions with regards to the effect of crypto on the midterm elections. I will try to reserve it for the next video. So stay tuned. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.